Hey everyone, today I am back doing another video. This video is going to be another story time video. So this particular story time video is going to be the time that I could have potentially burned my school down, or at least a part of my school down. And the story actually popped in my head randomly one day when I was just heating up some food in the microwave, and I realized like I have this like intense fear, not intense fear, I guess that's a little dramatic, but I have this fear of using the microwave, and like I'm always freaking out like if I'm like whatever bowl I'm microwaving, if it's microwave safe, and I always have to check with my family or my fiance to make sure it's safe to microwave it. And yeah, when I was microwaving food one day, I was just thinking like, you know, I'm 22 years old, I should probably get over my fear of using the microwave, and I should like know what's safe to microwave and what's not safe to microwave. And then that's when this story popped in my head. So that's a little clue about how I almost or could have potentially burned my school down. So yes, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump on into the story time. So if you would like to hear about the time that I could have potentially burned my school down, then just keep on watching. All right, so this happened when I was in, I believe, first grade, somewhere around there. And it was obviously lunchtime, and I think they were having like a pizza day or something like that, because I'm pretty sure I was heating up pizza in the microwave. And in the school I went to, a part of the cafeteria, they had microwaves that the students could use. And before I continue, when I was thinking about this, like when this happened to me this time, this was an elementary school, and like I said, I was in first grade, so I believe, well, I think it ranged from like kindergartners to like fourth grade or something like that, but I think I had lunch with like first and second graders. Like, I don't really know. It was a long time ago, so I don't really remember how they like split lunches up, but I'm pretty sure you had lunch with like everyone else in your class, and then maybe like the grade above you or below you or something like that. And the microwaves were free for us to use. Like, we didn't need a teacher's help or a lunch lady's help or anything like that, so we could just use them whenever we wanted to. In my opinion, that's a pretty young age to just trust first and second graders or kindergartners or however old you are, to trust those children with using microwaves and making sure that what they're microwaving is safe. Like, I was thinking about this and I was like, I can't believe that they let us just use these microwaves whenever we wanted to. And I'm exhibit A of why they shouldn't have let us just use microwaves whenever we wanted to without asking for help. So yeah, anyways, I think I had pizza for lunch or something, and I can't remember if it was like pizza day or maybe I just brought it with me. Maybe I brought it with me to school because I had to use the microwave to heat the pizza up. But anyways, I was waiting in line to heat up my pizza. So I got up to the front of the line to use the microwave, so I just put my plate in the microwave and I was just heating it up. I don't remember how long I put the food in there to heat it up, but it obviously was way too long. So I was just waiting for my food to heat up, and then all of a sudden, you hear all this beeping. I think it was like the microwave was beeping, and all this smoke was just everywhere. And I could see that the smoke was coming from my microwave that I was using to heat up my food. And I started freaking out. I mean, I wasn't like running around screaming. Like, I honestly was just standing there like I didn't really know what to do. Like a little young first grader me. Like I didn't know what to do, and I didn't understand what was wrong, and I didn't understand like what I did wrong. So all these teachers come running, they open the microwave, and there's my plate of pizza or whatever I was eating that day, and it was just a little fire. My plate and my food was on fire, and it was in the microwave, and there was just smoke going everywhere. I was so mortified, so embarrassed, because like everyone else, all the other students were using the microwaves, and no one else had this issue, but of course I had this issue, you know? Like, it was just so embarrassing. Like, I just wanted to cry so bad. I don't think I cried, but I really wanted to. So yeah, the teachers, they grabbed the plate out of the microwave, they put the little fire out. Like I said, it was a little fire, like it wasn't like a full-blown fire, so I don't even think they had to use like a fire extinguisher. I'm pretty sure they just like kind of patted the fire out, if that makes any sense. So thankfully it wasn't like a huge fire, but there was literally smoke everywhere. So yeah, the teachers, they took care of the fire. They threw away my plate and my charred up food. Surprisingly, they actually weren't mad at me. They were just like, oh, it's okay, everyone makes mistakes. And it's like, guys, I could have totally just burned our cafeteria down. Like, I was so scared and embarrassed, and I was like so mad at myself that I did that. Yeah, everyone else wasn't really making a big deal out of it. I thought it was a bigger deal, but I guess it really wasn't. So yeah, very short story time, but that is basically the time where I almost, or could have potentially burned my cafeteria down in my school. And still to this day, I am very uncomfortable using microwaves. Like, I'm not joking. I probably do this more to my fiance compared to my family, but whenever I go to heat something up and I'm at my fiance's house, I'm always asking him like, oh, can I heat this up? Can I heat this up? And he's like, yes, you can. Like, you should know this. And like, even if I do know it's okay to heat something up, like, I just still double check with someone because I get so scared to use the microwave, and I'm so scared that it's gonna start like a fire, or you know, it's gonna blow up the microwave or something crazy like that. And I feel like nowadays things are a little bit differently, because obviously this was back when I was a little kid. I was in first grade, and I feel like nowadays a majority of paper plates, they're all microwavable, so you don't really have this issue. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this time when I was younger, I'm pretty sure it was a paper plate. And like back then, they didn't have microwavable paper plates or anything like that. So I'm pretty sure that's what the issue was. I probably just had my paper plate and my food in there for way too long. But yeah, that's just a little event in my life that has made me scared to use microwaves to this day. And I get so scared whenever I have to heat something up. Like, there's always that little nervous feeling in me whenever I have to use a microwave. And I'm pretty sure it's from the time that I could have potentially burned my school down. So yeah, you learned something new about me. I'm terrified to use microwaves, and now you know why, and now I know why, because I didn't really realize that maybe that's why I was scared to use microwaves, and then that time just popped in my head and I'm just like, oh, that's probably why. So yes, very quick story time, but I honestly thought it was kind of funny that it just popped in my head one day, so I thought I would just come on here, make this video for you guys, because even though it could have potentially turned out much worse than it did, when I think about it now, it just kind of makes me laugh. And I hope this video, or this story time, makes you guys laugh as well. So yes, everyone, that is the story time on how I could have potentially burned my school down, or at least my cafeteria down. I really hope you all enjoyed this story time. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And I'm gonna get going for now, but I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, everyone.